gold miner Monument Mining is one of the companies we've been following for a long time at GOLDINVEST.de. We're talking today with Executive Chairman Robert Baldock and CEO Cathy Zhai today to get an update on how Monument's various projects are progressing. Bob, let's start with you. You've been continuously working in your capacity as Executive Chairman as Cathy took over the role of CEO January 1st of this year. What is the direction Monument is moving forward in today? And what is the board's expectation of the future development of the company?
As you're aware, all that Monument working for with the focus of increasing the value of the company so that we can bring good return to our shareholders. We've achieved delivery of valuable assets in our first 10 years. We built a pipeline of projects for development and production. Our mission forward is to realise the value that we've built in those mineral portfolios, and that is Gold Project and the Murchison Gold Project and the Mengapur copper and iron portfolio. Our business strategies include 4 perspectives. Shareholder perspectives to satisfy a return to shareholders, growth perspective to increase and replace our gold inventory and other metals to maintain and increase sustainable production, and our internal operational process perspective to maximise the performance of excellence and enhance the exploration success and recovery of our resources by production. Our financial performance to sustain low-cost, high financial performance operations and improve quality of the assets so to convert the exploration and evaluation assets to producing mines. Mining is a challenging business with the possibility of high returns. Our fundamental assets are our people. Our board has given full support to our management team to enable them to perform to their full potential, and I'd like to take this opportunity to thank again our dear shareholders for their long-standing support.
Okay, thank you. So now, Cathy, I think there's more for you. Monument has recently filed production and financial results for the fiscal year 2018. I think that ended in June, on June 30th. Can you summarize the financial performance of fiscal 2018?
Sure. Fiscal 2018 was a challenging and busy year for Monument. On the production side, the gold production for the year ended June 30th, 2018 was 22,854 ounces, a significant increase by 78% compared to 12,845 ounces in previous year. So that's 10,000 ounces more than last year. The significant increase in gold production was mainly contributed from the start of mining production of oxide ore at Block 7 in October 2017. That also led to increase a processing recovery to 72% from 58.8%. The cash per ounce in the meantime decreased to $753 per ounce from $936 per ounce. That's back to the normal production rate. Projected to date, cash cost as of June 30th, 2018 is $470 per ounce. So all figures are disclosed in US dollars. So you can see Monument is a low-cost producing company. Financial performance for 2018, as a result, overall profits margin in cash increased to 8 million from 3.7 million, not counting for gold left in the inventory. So this does not include gold produced but were not sold during the year. The net loss reduced to 4.75 million from 7.21 million, or a 2 cents loss per share. So that's mainly due to 3 million legal settlement for that 5% JV suit. The company has settled the legal proceeding in March 2018. Cash on hand was 15 million from, at the end of the fiscal year, from 13.7 million, with 9.4 million restricted cash released. So the company has spent over the year 6.8 million on mineral property development, including exploration and Block 7 mining lease acquisition. And we obtained 7 million cash from gold loan to fund Burnakara development and general working capital. So on the development side, Monument fiscal 2018 has focused to convert mineral assets from development stage to production stage. So Monument has carried out a definitive feasibility study on Selinsing-Project and a copper resource estimation on Mengapur-Project to deliver a 43-101 resource estimation report. So both technical studies are expected to be complete in the second quarter of fiscal 2019, respectively October and November. A preliminary economic assessment study on the Burnakara-Project was also carried out at the Burnakara Gold Project in Western Australia, and based on the updated resource estimation, increased gold resources at Burnakara to 381,000 ounces from 102,000 ounces. So that is a summary for 2018's performance.
Okay, let me come back to what you said earlier, that you closed a gold prepaid financing for 7 million to fund Burnakara development through early production. Can you update us a bit more on the status of the recent progress there? What are the next steps to take?
Okay. As all shareholders understand that Monument has prepared the site with refurbished crushing plant delivered in fiscal 2017, that ready for installation. That's aimed to replace the existing, 260,000 mil into production based on internal economic study. So in 2018, the company obtained 7 million to fund Burnakara development and plant production, and it also during the year started a preliminary economic study to further assess the economic scope of the Burnakara-Project. That's based on updated resources. It was released to market in July, subsequent to the year end. So in that resource statements, the NOAA 7-8 resource estimates form a large part of indicated resources. That would allow potentially underground assessment study to be considered for the underground mining. The company has therefore decided the best interest of the company and its shareholders, we better postpone or withhold the production at this time and to carry out underground mining opportunities, to study the underground mining opportunities until that study finished. Then we can decide to start early stage of production.
Okay.
So in February 2018, the company has initiated underground mining scoping study at Burnakara for the inclusion of PEA study. So a deep drilling program to test underground mineralization for alliance and new alliance, and downplunge continuity of mineralization for NOAA 7-8 has completed in June 2018. So the results has been announced subsequently. So there's a significant intercept highlights that include 1.3 meters at 26.8 gram per ton at Alliance, 12 meters at 8.02 gram per ton, and 12 meters at 6.8 grams per ton at NOAA 7 and 8. So that means underground mineralization at both deposits has been confirmed. So the scoping study also commenced in 2018 on a 500,000 ton per year upgrade for the Burnakara gold processing plant, and the draft report has been under a review at the moment. So in 2019, the company will complete the underground mining scoping study that include assessment of mining and processing treatment method and cost in order to optimize the production and enhance the financial outcome. So we will update the study result from time to time.
Okay, interesting. So you're aiming more for the underground potential, or to include the underground potential there. Very well.
That's right.
Well,
yeah.
Yes. Now we know that Monument is working through a definitive feasibility study and a project execution plan at Selinsing also. I noticed there's a delay in completion to November from August 2018. Can you explain what the cause of this delay is and update us about the current progress there?
Okay, sure. I'll give some background, on the DFS study. So this definitive feasibility study is to provide technical economic foundation to deliver a execution plan in order to convert the existing oxide gold processing plant to a sulphide treatment gold plant. So this is through adding additional flotation plant and BIOX processing plant to the existing plant with certain alterations to the existing process. So the definitive feasibility study includes a basic gold processing plant design, a conceptual front-end engineering design, mine design, and scheduling optimization, and economic analysis. At the year end, all primary works were completed except some additional flotation test work. So that delay is, we project to finish everything by the end of August. So the delay was caused by the additional samples required to be sent to external certified lab in West Australia to verify optimized metallurgical result produced at the Selinsing site.
Okay.
So the customer, approval procedure in Malaysia has been changed. That had further delay the test work. So upon receive those results, the economic study can be wrapped up. We're targeting completion of this definitive feasibility study by November 2018.
Okay, so that's not that far off now. Very well. Yeah. Good to get an update here. There was two projects. Now a project we didn't hear of for quite some time is the Mengapur-Project, also in Malaysia. Can you tell us what your plans are there? Are you working on anything in that regard?
Yes. Mengapur is a major project of Monument. We have invested heavily. The exploration program were completed in 2015. The company commenced a resource estimation mainly on copper in fiscal 2018. It will complete in October 2018. It's just a couple of weeks away. And during the fiscal year 2018, in August, the company has announced that a deed of variation agreement was signed with the Intec International Projects that company to the heads of agreement that dated 2015. So we want to use Intec, apply the Intec technology to our copper project in the Mengapur. Okay. So the company is now reviewing the study plan going forward in 2019 in order to fast forward the Mengapur-Project development. So the study is expected to focus on metallurgical test work that would lead to mine optimization to examine economics on copper production.
Okay. Good to hear. So we're looking forward to October. Perhaps to sum it up, what would be the major milestones set by management going forward for fiscal 2019?
Okay, going forward, number one priority, we want to complete the Selinsing-Sulphide feasibility study, aim in November, and deliver a execution plan for construction. Start up construction when fully funded, and complete, the construction are expected to be complete within 12 to 18 months. And on the Burnakara-Project, we aim to complete the scoping study to assess the underground opportunities and make a go or no go decision for early stage production.
Okay.
For Mengapur, we want to complete Mengapur resource estimation, seeking funding partnership for feasibility study, and for a production opportunity.
Okay. Well, we certainly have your hands full with that. Bob, we know the success of the company of any company really relies heavily on the people. As you have passed on the CEO position in January of this year, would you like to comment on your management team, perhaps?
Yes, Bourne, I can certainly comment pretty positively. I mean, the transition has been completed smoothly according to our succession plan. Cathy Zhai has been with the company since the very beginning, and that guaranteed the continuity of the culture developed and built in the company. Moreover, the years of operation, we have maintained key management and extended management and technical capacity to different layers of the organisation with different skill sets. We have carried forward the knowledge on the properties that we own, which is invaluable for future success. Our team is loyal and committed to make things happen. So that's really about what we look at in overall making the company successful. We're now trying to create the value in those projects that we've put in our project pipeline and exploit them to deliver that to the bottom line.
Okay, thank you very much. It's certainly been good to get an update on how things are going. We'll be sure to check in at a later time, perhaps after you publish one or the other study to get your read on this. Thank you very much.
They will be filed, yes.
Thank you very much.
Thanks very much, Bourne. Good to chat. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.